Hey galera, let's talk about Carnival. It's the biggest party on earth, and it all started in Europe. People held festivals to celebrate spring and new beginnings with costumes, music, and dancing. In Italy, they called it Carnival, which means farewell to meat. It was a time to let loose before Lent, a more serious religious period. People wore masks and costumes to hide their identities, and the streets were filled with music and laughter. Over in France, they had similar celebrations called Carnival. Imagine parades with elaborate floats, colorful costumes, and people dancing in the streets. These early European celebrations were the seeds of Carnival as we know it. They established the tradition of costumes, parades, and joyful abandon that still define Carnival today. So, next time you're dancing in the streets during Carnival, remember its European roots. From Europe, Carnival sailed across the ocean to Brazil with the Portuguese colonizers. The Portuguese brought their own traditions and costumes, and soon, Carnival in Brazil became a blend of European and African influences. Africans brought to Brazil as slaves weren't allowed to participate in the official Portuguese celebrations. But they found ways to celebrate in their own way, incorporating their music, dances, and traditions. The African influence on Brazilian Carnival cannot be overstated. It infused the celebration with a contagious energy and rhythm that transformed it into something uniquely Brazilian. Over time, these separate celebrations merged, creating the vibrant and diverse carnival we see in Brazil today. No talk about Brazilian carnival would be complete without mentioning samba. This infectious music and dance style is the heart and soul of the celebration. Samba emerged in the late 19th century, blending African rhythms with European musical influences. Samba music is all about passion, rhythm, and joy. Samba dancing is just as captivating as the music, involving the entire body. Samba quickly became an integral part of Carnival, adding its infectious rhythm and energy to the celebrations. Section 4. Carnival Triumphant. Rio de Janeiro's Samba School Parades. Get ready for the grand spectacle. Rio de Janeiro's Samba School Parades are legendary. These parades are a true feast for the senses, with dazzling costumes, pulsating samba music, and breathtaking floats. The samba schools, or escolas de samba, are like social clubs that work year-round to prepare for Carnival. Each school chooses a theme and tells a story through its music, costumes, and floats. The parades take place in the Sambadrome, a specially designed parade avenue. Judges evaluate each school on various criteria, including costumes, music, and overall presentation. The energy in the Sambadrome is electric, with the crowd cheering and singing along with their favorite schools. Section 5. Officially the biggest party, Brazilian Carnival's global recognition. It's official. Brazilian Carnival holds the Guinness World Record for the largest carnival in the world. People from all over the globe flock to Brazil to experience the magic of Carnival. The whole country seems to erupt in a collective celebration of life. It's a celebration of Brazilian culture, a time for joy, unity, and a whole lot of fun. Section 6. Beyond the Parade. Experiencing the many faces of Brazilian Carnival. While the Samba School parades are a sight to behold, Brazilian Carnival is about so much more than just the main event. All across the country, people celebrate in their own unique ways, from street parties to blocos to trio elétricos. Blocos are informal street bands that roam the streets, playing samba music and attracting huge crowds. Imagine following a bloco through the streets, dancing and singing along with total strangers. Trio elétricos are giant sound trucks with bands playing music on top. They travel through the streets, followed by a massive crowd of revelers. So, put on your best costume, grab your friends, and get ready to experience the magic of the world's biggest party.